she didn't say anything.
They just suddenly see you slap her.
It means that I made up things in my head. I don't know what not.
Wow.
It's just that for them, it's like you don't look like yourself because your eyes are not the same. So when your eyes are like the whole blank, black, right?
Yeah, that's
It means that is not you.
yeah, like demon eyes.
You mean they saw you just full black?
Yeah.
Wow. And welcome back to another episode of
Naik Bulu Tales.
My name is Fairil.
And I'm Mo.
And we are back again. Excited to share more stories from people's experiences. But before we get going,
You know what to do.
don't forget to subscribe, comment, like,
Subscribe.
You guys still, 65% of you guys still haven't been subscribing. And we need the other 65 to just keep going because, we got to hit that 1K mark because one of our episodes that we were talking about was, to go visit a haunted house in Sabah, the dark tourism thing. And
So 1K, 1,000 subscribers.
we need
guys.
about 250 plus subscribers left to go. So please subscribe.
So tell your friends.
Tell
about
your
us.
friends.
Tell your
Press
friends
the
about us.
button.
Share. Please share. Okay.
Anyway, why don't we do a little recap, Mo? We haven't done that for a bit, have we?
Have we? No. We'll do it anyway. Okay, so
Okay, let's do it.
Naik Bulu Tales is basically Naik Bulu means hair raising and goosebumps. It's what you feel when things are scary or seram, right? The back of your neck,
Tingly.
your arms, your whole body. So Naik Bulu Tales is inspired by a horror anthology back in the 90s called Tales from the Crypt. So
Yeah.
those are very dramatized, either supernatural or gore stories.
If you haven't watched that, you should.
So here in Naik Bulu Tales, we're more of a campfire style ghost stories. Balik kampung, cita-cita, cita hantu. That's what we're all about.
Yeah, we wanted to use this platform to let people who have these stories, let people allow people to be able to
Yep.
share their stories without feeling judged.
Yes.
I
I think we've said before, this is a platform for those who go through these experiences alone. And sometimes people don't believe you. But as we say in Naik Bulu Tales,
You crazy? No, I'm just joking.
we believe you.
We believe.
Ignore this guy. I don't know who he is.
Anyway, today's guest.
Who do we have today, Rel?
Today's guest is someone we have never met before, but
Yes.
she's pretty cool so far.
She's very cool. We like her a lot.
Please,
She's a friend of a friend.
friend of a friend.
M's friend, our DP.
Thank you for recommending, and we're excited to hear her story.
Yes.
Welcome, Putri.
Putri.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Oh, okay, we're doing ASMR.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much for inviting me today.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it. Like, it's just very last minute actually for me.
Yes.
But I'm really, happy to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we
see-
appreciate you taking your time out.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much because I have
Oh, she's ready.
I'm so ready,
ready,
for
yeah.
this.
Why don't you just, before you get into your story, why don't you just tell the people, what do you do?
Okay, so all right. Before that, my name is Putri. I'm 32 years old this year. So I'm working as account servicing, which is in a media agency, we are a brand solutions company, not only media agency. And I've been working since I was 18 years old. So. To be honest, didn't get to chance to further my studies.
It's okay.
So from 18 years old until now, I have been working classy room.
Sorry.
Rajin.
Semangat.
Kita kan independent woman punya feeling. Kita macam kita Beyonce dulu.
Yeah, itulah. What did she say about that song, Diva? A diva is a female version of a hustler.
Yes, exactly.
Turn to the club.
But after 30, I don't see the independent anymore. The dependency is to other people.
Of course.
Like, why not?
Bad back.
Because health conscious.
Sure.
Okay.
Well,
That's for me.
Putri, why don't we start with a slow
seram
ghost story?
If slow seram, I'll start with when I work in hotel back then.
This is it.
Because we've heard a lot, right, from like hotel stories and whatnot. But for myself, I get to experience it on my own, which is like, it was back in years, that was like 2015 or 2014.
10 years ago.
I was working as guest service officer. So back in the days, I have to attend for VIPs or special occasions or any limo guests and whatnot, and we would do like an in-room check-in.
Okay.
So anything is personalized. So what happened back then was, there's a 2 case like suicide. One is a suicide, and the other one, there's a possibility of homicide.
Oh wow.
Big. So I know that things happened the next day, because I was working at night shift. I know things happen, but it's just that they didn't tell me what's going on.
Okay.
Like, they just told me, okay, this room number, I could just give you the room number, but I couldn't tell you the hotel's name.
It's okay.
So the room number was 2716.
Okay.
And the other room is 1132 or 33. So for me, it's like the number itself is already odd. And plus it happens like just one night. And what happened was, to find out, I just know that someone died the next day, but I saw dia punya letter lah that he left, like a suicide letter, like saying like, hey dear James, blah blah blah, like saying that I'm sorry, da 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 da. Best part is that what we know from this guy, when he checked in, he didn't give his passport because he doesn't want people to know like his identity.
Right.
Because for us, we find it's quite odd because you cannot check in without passport.
Correct.
But just happened that night they allow, because he really needs the room. Because he told us that, my passport is gone, blah 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 blah, and it's already midnight, so I need the room. So for us, it's like, because the room is already booked and paid booking. So once it's already paid, so yeah, we have your details, your passport number, but still we need the copy to know that you really legit check in. But that thing failed. It's failed happens by our colleague the night before. So when things happen, our boss just don't want to tell us, these things happen, blah blah blah. But a week or 2 weeks later, I need to set up like a decoration room that opposite to that room. So along the way, I walk nak pergi kat bilik tu kan, I nak dah set up, rasa dah tak sedap. Satu rasa dah tak sedap, semua macam okay, ni tak best. So bila I call my friend like, can you come with me so we can deco this room, because I don't feel good doing this. And when itu happened to me, but then after that kita on receive many complaint from that room. Sebab after that they sell the room after 1 month. Sell tu meaning you can you boleh so before ni kita book that room as a out of order, meaning you can clear the bilik, cuci apa semua lah. But still after that 1 month also, still people complain. Tiba-tiba macam like my guest pull me like on the side like, hey, do you know something happened in the room? I said, no, I don't know why. What happened? Because we need to pretend like we don't know, because we cannot tell this.
This is the 2716 room or 1113?
2716. The 2715 happened, so I nak deco. Tapi tu pun I tak berani nak masuk. I asked my colleague change the room because I felt like.
What are you decorating in the room?
We would do like birthday deco, whatnot. So I dah bawa balloon semua. So I rasa macam bila dah bawa deco, tiba-tiba hati dah tak sedap. Situ I macam okay, thank you so much, get me another room. So that happened masa tu juga. Lepas tu yang following, lepas kes tu, banyak gila bilik tu kena komplain. Sebab orang kata kena himpap, ada tu dia orang kata berlari, ada orang macam dia family, dia stay in that room, anak dia selalu nangis. Macam anak dia je yang nampak, tapi mak bapak dia tak nampak. Sebenarnya tu dia kata, actually they try to get rid of that ghost, but the ghost still there.
Sorry, so kena hempap is one, which is when you get pressure on your...
pressure on your
and
chest.
then the second one was what?
Second one, the babies keep crying.
Keep crying. The babies keep
because
crying.
she felt like she saw something, because I mean, at that time the father also came to us to the reception. So then he asked like, hey, my babies keep crying and whatnot. So for us it's like, okay lah, we change the room lah. So we cannot do anything else. We cannot explain further.
So this is the bilik bunuh diri lah.
Bunuh diri. Tapi yang bilik yang homicide tu, homicide tu lain case pula. Homicide tu case dia sebab kita sebenarnya dia macam ni, lelaki tu somebody dekat Indonesia.
Right.
He's like a military agent too lah, and also he brought like his mistress together. So what happened was he actually has like a stomach ache. So the girl thought like, okay, maybe could just like give angin berubat ke apa benda. Instead she dropped like 2 or 3 macam minyak cakapak dalam air tu.
Okay.
Actually you can do that, but not too much.
Yalah,
sebab you nak buang angin kan. But I don't know what happened. So when we heard, actually that guy mati dah dalam bilik tu.
So mistress killed him. Possibly.
There's a possibility that maybe ada case bunuh macam tu. Tapi banyak orang cakap maybe sebab benda tu, that is what my boss explain lah masa tu. There's a possibility tak bunuh. But there's a possibility of bunuh juga sebab dia ni mistress.
Right.
So
mistress murder.
She's the mistress there local.
No, Indonesia.
Now the first guy yang commit suicide, dia dari mana? The
first guy daripada Australia.
Australian. Oh, interesting.
Tu yang at that time we find it so like super interesting lah, because of why you decided to kill yourself in KL? Why don't you kill? I mean, choose other place, you know, like why you choose like,
why my hotel?
Like the 5-star hotel, you know, like, but I don't know, maybe you rather have your soul stuck there, I don't know, the luxurious life ke, maybe you want that.
But you just felt like something was wrong. You never actually saw or heard or anything.
Just that when you walk, you nampak macam ada orang berdiri, padahal tak ada.
Someone standing where?
Yang at the front of the door. Actually tak ada orang.
So the way he took his life, you don't know how, the details.
The details that we heard, he was in the bathroom. There's like a macam dia pull his macam ada style. I tak sure macam mana dia hang daripada bilik air tu. So I think maybe the lilit benda tu kat leher dia, and then maybe dia lepaskan badan dia. So that's how he took himself. I mean, at that time it's quite a big deal for us because we haven't got any cases like that. So when it all building, it's normal. I cakap terus terang,
keras lah.
It's normal for people to leave their stuff in hotels, like that kind of stuff, that like bad stuff, because it happens. It happens that we saw things that macam bekas dalam apa benda, that yellow things with the paku shit, right? All that sihir lah. And also you would tend to see this psycho people tiba-tiba macam duduk dalam bilik dia gelap. Itu normal. Banyak kes dekat hotel, orang yang duduk dalam bilik hotel kadang duduk sebulan 2 bulan, dia orang duduk dalam gelap.
Wow,
that's weird.
Macam sewa tempat.
Dia sewa tempat. I tak tahu apa benda, tapi banyak kes-kes macam ni.
Normal in the hotel industry.
So because for my understanding when it comes to soul, it's like this. When kita kan makhluk Tuhan kan, the difference between us and him, I mean between us with them, it's like we cannot see them as clear as it is. But we are orang kata legit is here. Orang kata mata kasar ke mata halus pun you nampak macam dia mata halus ke mata kasar pun you tak nampak. Tu yang cakap ending dia, why we need to be takut with them. Because betul. Sebab sebenarnya patut dia yang takut dengan you. You know that understanding. So that's where how we stick, how we fit our mind when working in hotels. We need to understand that dia makhluk Allah SWT. So you pun kena sama-sama respect. Tu orang kata respect is earned, isn't it? So same, if you don't see them, tu yang kita tak boleh macam susuka hati pasang ruqyah. Kita tak boleh susuka hati bakar tempat dia. Tu yang macam you bawa kereta, you tak boleh bawa pasang ruqyah sambil bawa kereta. Sebenarnya bahaya. Sama juga hotel, kita tak suka-suka juga boleh pasang bas. I mean, sebab we don't know hantu tu dari mana dia daripada. Kita faham kan, Buddha ke apa benda, all these things that we don't know. Right. So instead, you just, bagi I just respect je. As much as kalau you rasa takut pun tak apa, macam you cakap, aku tak macam kau kasihan. Dia macam tu punya part. You tak boleh macam yang, sebab you tak nampak dia. So that's how I deal with ghosts lah. So that is first. Tu I. Tu tak seram.
Okay.
Tak seram sangat.
Okay.
So my second story starts about Langsuyo. Which is Langsui or Balan-Balan.
What is it in English? It's like a banshee, right?
Yeah, bench. But in Philippine call it as Balan-Balan, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So this thing's been practiced, right? By, I mean, I don't know how long has it been practiced, but how I experience it, it's from our current house. So we just moved to Southville City last year.
Serdang, right?
In Serdang.
Right.
So it's a new area, right? And also it was like a, what do you call it? Palm trees and whatnot back then. So then we moved there. So we thought like, oh, it's nice house. It's a triplex house. There's like a, what do you call it? Swimming pool and whatnot. Everything is there lah. It looks so, you know.
It's like a market.
In a way, it looks good lah when you start a new family, kind of style. So for us, it's like okay, it's good because and plus, sewa pun tak mahal. So okay lah. So we just moved there with our family. And then after like a week, or it's not a week like actually, it's a month after, we start feel like something off.
Okay.
It's like macam like the experience that I had is I thought someone is running the ceiling above us or whatnot because
second floor.
Second floor because okay, kat rumah I ada my nephew. My nephew now is 8 years old. So I don't think so he will keep on running around like like running here and there in his room at 3 a.m. So I text my sister lah. I say, hey, there isn't anyone up there. Like, Adam running ke up there? Like, is he not asleep? Because he's supposed to be asleep at this time. So then I called my sister. I told my sister, hey, can you check on your son? Hey, no, my son is sleeping. So then there where it started. So when we start keep hearing all those footsteps and noises and whatnot, then okay. And then at night I felt so hot for nothing, so hot, heaty, and then I feel like someone breathing next to my ear. And I'm like, who's breathing next to me? Like I'm living, I sleep alone. Like, and then I asked my mom. I text her. It's like I don't feel right. And I even text my sister.
And you're all in the same house.
We're all in the same house, but it's just that we always stay in our own room. We don't really like go out. I don't know why this house made us like that. Like all of us decided to stay in our room instead of really socialize among us. Like we don't really spend our time together actually. Like we do stay together, but it's just that kalau we had fun pun if we go out. But when we in that house, right, it feels like I hate you lah. Macam panas je. Macam even my mom pun every time like small things she will keep,
like short fuse.
So I felt like okay lah. And then after that, this year kan, I pindah, I move. So I move alone lah. So because I start working. So then my sister told me lepas saya dah berapa lama I pindah tu, dia cakap, mommy told me that she heard your voice outside her room, like you are calling her. I said I wasn't like, I'm here right in KG, what's wrong with you? He was like, serious, mommy hurt you.
So you weren't at home?
I wasn't there. Like, I told her, stay in the room, don't go out. Anyone that calls you or whatnot, don't react. Just pray to God to protect you. That's it. Because then when what happened, because there's a few cases juga, my nephew and my sister yang bawah adik I, dia ada case setiap kali kita on trip dekat tangga. For nothing we can skip 2 tangga, which like terbang. You faham, like someone push you. Even that day pun my nephew, he felt like out of nowhere. He said like, someone push me.
Wow.
Even for us also we felt like someone, because I banyak juga kali I kena macam dia boleh macam yang you boleh terbang yang kan the last trees kan step itu you boleh miss step padahal you can just see it clearly
no reason
for no reason but then when we all things like this lah, I said it's okay, we just call someone, okay, get them to call. Then we call datang, everyone dah baca semua cakap lah this is langsui. But it's been a while. They are there. You cannot do anything because they have been a while. Or
they've been staying there for a very long time.
For a while. But we have to understand one thing. The houses was, the development start in what they call it, Kelapa Sawit kan area. So in a way we don't know what's happening back then.
Taman tanah zaman dulu.
Yes, we really don't know. So that's where we felt like, okay, if we do something, they might attack us.
Yeah.
You know, because we are burning their house in a way.
Or
because
intruders.
Intruders. In a way kita rasa kita intrude, but the way kita rasa dia intrude us, but no, we
are intruding them. Yeah.
So knowing that, because the house also a lot of people leave. Macam a lot of people macam yang sewa, macam rent ke apa benda. After a while, blah. After a while, blah. Then we kept asking ourselves, like, should we stay here? Like kita ni kebal sangat ke with the hantu kan? But again I said it's okay. So my dad still cakap okay tak apa, we just do our best, pray. That's what my dad do lah. All of us has to do, pray 5 times a day, kata berzikir apa semua, just to protect the family lah. We just say like, that's why we all also cannot marah-marah. Sebab marah-marah also will cause that thing will be happy when you marah-marah.
They feed off energy, negative energy.
So that's where we felt it's okay. Once nanti we move lah. We don't have that decision of get rid of it.
Oh, interesting.
To live with it,
because
to say how to say
it might be even more difficult.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
So,
wow.
So in a way, I told my sister, be brave. Don't be scared. Because the thing is like this, you must be above them for them to not against you. It means that you need to tell them off. Either that you cannot see them, still ending dia macam ni je. Kita minta Allah SWT tolong kita. Apa-apa pun, God to protect us. And as much as you think that you are bigger than God, no, you're not. God is bigger than you. So that's where as much as people, I met a lot of people that don't believe in these things, like, because like I said, you don't experience it. So that's where you speak nothing about it.
So all this happened 2 months after you guys moved in. And you still stay there?
We stay there.
Wow.
You're still there till today?
Still.
So you've been living with it.
That's why now now, to be honest, I sometimes in my room I felt like someone inside there.
Right, still. How many years already you guys stayed there?
We've just we were there since July last year.
Oh, July last year. Okay.
Just for few.
Less than a year.
Less than a year itself.
Okay.
Though, to my mom, like, okay, I just want to get out from here. Can we just settle this agreement that we go?
Okay, so to your knowledge, what does a lang sui look like?
My understanding, it's white. And then that's it lah. The long
the whole
hair
thing. Okay,
macam
alright.
in a way.
So it kind of looks like
kind of in a way Pontianak.
Okay, but
dia bukan.
Okay.
Sebab bagi I, macam yang cakap lah, I tak peduli pun whatever your name is. Sebab ending dia you still got creation what. When dia jadi takut bila you put a title on it. So instead tu yang jangan put title. I faham, sebab I cakap tu seorang, bila lepas whatever happened, I decided to put myself where that, okay, ini kerja Tuhan, aku tak boleh buat.
It's funny. It's very similar, and we see many of this in horror films. That when you give every demon, syaitan, iblis has a name. But if you gunakan nama dia, it becomes weak. It becomes like you said.
Faham. Betul. Tapi itulah macam I may enjoy. I sometimes enjoy juga. I felt like, you know, like the goosebump
the
things tu kan.
adrenaline rush.
The adrenaline tu kan. Sebenarnya that what makes me, I want to go and get them. Let's go and search for them.
Ghostbuster.
But again, it's like, it's so wrong lah in many level, right? Like,
you were taunting it.
But the thing is, it's like, I want to see you, yo. Like all this time kau duk kacau orang macam you know, like why not show yourself? Wow. I am okay. As much as we always think that we don't want to see things that beyond our brain, beyond our thoughts, beyond of whatever the orang kata, whatever that we are allowed to see. But why not allow me to see? You know, because the mystery, of course, when you need to learn, takkanlah you not leave it unspoken.
Until you see it and you're like, oh my god, I wish I didn't see it.
Tak.
You never know.
Sebab dia macam ni. Okay, one thing about this shit, the more that you want to see, they don't want to see you. They don't want to reveal themselves. Okay. But when you don't want to see them, they want to reveal themselves. It's like a opposite. Same lah. Like they say, okay, if you hurt them near, they are far. If you hurt them far, they are near. So that kind of thing. So now I understand where they always go with the yin yang shit.
Oh wow.
Okay, you can understand. In Buddha, there's no good and evil. So that's where you learn cycle of life, right? So that's where when you understand, bila you belajar that 7, you dah tak takut.
Okay, wow.
So you dah acknowledge that cycle of life. So tu orang kata bila cerita hantu ke apa benda, tapi takut, jangan takut. Jangan takut. Just dengar, just enjoy. Orang kata, okay, sorry lah, I tahu it's very like psychosis, I don't know. But again,
this could be the reason.
No, there's a rational side to it.
Definitely can help
we
people.
Understand,
to deal with
it. It
this.
helps people a lot because you need to think rational in a way that what's the worst can happen to me to get to know these things. Tapi memang like we watch all the movies like, I kena rasuk sampai mata I putih, aku semua mati. So I macam, you know, I understand that thing, I understand. But again, it's like maybe that is what been told in movies.
True. I mean that's how they depict it. Because sometimes the spirits are the ones that are misunderstood.
Exactly.
You know. So.
Exactly. That's why I think it was Casper. That's all. I think the only the only to make yourself orang kata understand dia punya character. Casper lah. Okay, that's from my second story.
Speaking of Rasuk and possession, I feel like you have the coup de grace story.
It started back in 2018.
Well, it's just recent. I mean, sort of
technically
recent.
6 years ago.
2018. At the time, like I said, I was empty, shredded.
You were basically lost. Your soul was lost. You were lost.
Shattered. Everything is everywhere. You know, like I wasn't me at that time because I couldn't get myself. You know, like it's like this. When you are used to be on top of everything, then when you drop, you know lah, right? So and plus at that time we had after that we had to experience with COVID and whatnot. So we were on our way to Dixon. So along the way tu we were having like ni lah, I mean masa tu kakak I apa semua dalam kereta.
So it's only one car?
One car. So we drove Highlight during that time. So kakak I yang bawa kereta, adik I kat belakang dengan I. So my cousin was sitting in front. So we were like 7 of us in the car.
Wow. 7 in the islands.
7 or
to commit.
no, the thing is all of us is small.
Yeah.
So okay lah.
Alright. Sure. Okay.
So it's okay lah. So all of us is there because we cram everyone. So okay, let's go. We go to Podison. So my dad and my mom with a different car.
Okay.
So while we're heading there, so we were talking and whatnot. We chatting. We talk lah. Everyone is happy and whatnot. Then suddenly, I look at my sister and I told her like we were talking about some things and whatnot, and then she asked me to shut up. When she said that, I remember that I slapped her. That's it. So when things happen, it's like commotion lah inside the car. Like everyone is like brawling lah, gaduh-gaduh apa semua. So sampai I kira macam terterbang lah ke depan sampai dekat I punya front seat, dekat dashboard.
Wait, you were sitting in front?
No, she was
I'm
at the
not.
back.
I was at the back.
Oh.
So that means
So
5
from
people in the back.
So I'm like one of the 5
Yeah.
yang boleh bergaduh kat belakang tu.
Wow.
So were you like facing the back?
I was facing like, you know, you're sitting at the, what do you call it tu?
Oh, the armrest.
Armrest tu kan. So I was sitting the armrest. My sister, I dah sepak my sister macam tu.
Your back's towards the mirror.
So then bila dia tolak tu yang I langgar that mirror.
And the rear view mirror.
So bila mirror kena, pecah.
And your sister was still driving properly.
My sister's still driving, and then she asked me like, stop. Then she stopped. By the side of the road, my sister asked me to go out from the car, and I was crying. I was crying like mad, like my father don't care about me, like everyone doesn't care about me, like everyone just fucked up, like you know, that kind of behavior. Like I blame everyone for nothing, while actually when things happen and blah blah blah, I told my dad I don't like everyone, like I hate everyone, like everyone is just dumb, stupid and everything, you know, y'all don't care about me, like every time like, and suddenly the next day when things
Calm down a bit.
calm down a bit and whatnot, and then I asked hey, what's going on? Kau tak ingat
You didn't remember anything.
I don't.
Wow.
I just remember I told her, I asked my sister, did you say shut up to me? Amira, I didn't say anything.
She didn't say anything.
She didn't. Even my cousin also told me, because my cousin was there and whatnot, right? My cousin told me, Amira, nothing happened. She didn't say anything.
They just suddenly see you slap her.
It means that I made up things in my head. I don't know whatnot.
Wow.
It's just that for them, it's like you don't look like yourself because your eyes are not the same. People can recognize you with eyes, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when your eyes are like the whole blank, blank, right?
Yeah. That's
Means that is not you.
yeah, like demon eyes.
You mean they saw you just full black?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
So I don't know that I was like that, but they said you were like that.
Why do you think it happened right at that specific, like in the car on the way there? Is there something on that road or
I just feel like
you
change
crossed?
of mood. Tu je.
Yeah.
That's it.
You
I
might
just
have
feel-
crossed like a.
Yeah.
Because it happened like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kita kira ada blood, family royal blood kan. Kan?
Korang ada saka? Okay.
So that's why I cannot marah. I cannot marah, I cannot kosong. Kalau marah and kosong, dia take over. So that's why macam I apa-apa pun I control myself.
That's interesting, you know, because one of our friends, Ayman, when he was on the podcast, he was talking about saka baka. Have you heard of saka baka?
Okay.
Yeah, so he was just talking about how saka, and if you have to have more baka,
Yeah.
right? And baka is the semangat, right? So you found your baka. You just
No, not yet je. That's why my dad asked me, even my dad, my sister, she told me like I got the black one, she got the white. So black is bad lah. So means that's why I have to control my temper or my tantrum. I have to control myself. So I cannot be mad. Cannot. If I be mad, it will take over. That's where I understand bila orang kata banyak bersabar. I faham. Now I get it. As much people say compose yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, please compose yourself.
You berapa adik-beradik?
Ada 3.
So you in the middle. Oh, okay.
So kita orang ni macam family ni, kita ada macam buaya putih lah, apalah yang jaga kat Sungai Perak ke apa semua kan. So all these things, that's why I experience a lot of. Sebab macam my dad, dia pernah deal with bunian. Sebab diorang, that's why diorang dulu diorang pierce their ears.
Siapa?
My dad, he pierced his ears belah kanan. So the bomoh asked them to sleep on the right, on the left side. So then bila nampak you perempuan, kalau dia ditindih, bunian tak ambil perempuan, dia ambil laki saja.
No way, this is the first time I've heard it.
No, actually that makes sense.
Dia ambil laki saja.
Because
Tapi kalau perempuan, dia nak perempuan tu mesti bersih, tak ada blemish, tak ada apa.
Because it's the guys that usually
are disappearing
into this bunyan world when they attract them with the beautiful bunyan women, right?
Betul.
Yeah.
But I've heard cases that a woman has been gone as well.
Itu
Tapi
kalau perempuan tu cantik.
Suci.
Yes, suci.
Yeah.
Meaning you don't
Pure,
have
she's
appearance. You don't have
natural.
any blemish or tai lalat, nothing.
You know, that means Effie might have gotten the bunyan people. One of our friends, we did a trip to Sabah actually, and in the middle of the night we all stayed in a pondok. I'll tell this real quick. I've told it before, but we all stayed in a pondok, and there's about 8 of us, including clients. 10 of us, including clients. Right?
This story.
In the middle of the night, he told us. Oh no, he didn't tell us in the middle. But the next morning, he told us that he asked us, "Hey, did you guys wake me up in the middle of the night?" And we were like, "No, none of us woke you up." He's like, "Oh, because I saw a bunch of you guys standing in front of me, and one of them is like, hey, Fee, we're all going to the toilet, and I go."
You?
And he was so tired. He's like, "No, you guys go ahead." So he just saw them walk out.
Good. If he accept the invitation, he will just gone.
He might have been disappeared. Yeah.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
So glad he was tired.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Because that same night I kena and somebody else kena. Yeah. So it was in a research camp.
Oh my god.
That we stayed at.
It's good that you don't accept the invitation.
Oh yeah. Luckily he didn't.
You?
He wasn't there on that trip.
I wasn't there on that trip.
He wasn't there.
Oh my
But what if Effie
Yeah, man.
did go?
Yeah, that would have been.
Yo, that's where, because I mean,
I think he was aware enough because he's like, man, you guys in the middle of the night, I'm gonna walk out there.
I would find it strange if I had all of you standing there. He didn't.
But
Find
he didn't see us.
Just saw.
He saw silhouettes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it
That's
is.
a bit weird.
100%.
So weird.
you remember the case that the guy that went to the yang mana yang last year, last or 2 years, yang they said like he gone in the jungle tu,
Dusun.
dusun
It was
yang
dusun.
mamat tu, yang people try to pull him out, but then something pulled him back again.
Oh, that one I don't know. I know in Dusun was a little girl disappeared.
That one, yes.
For
That was 6 years ago.
Yeah.
This one guy,
There's a guy.
this is a big
It
case
sounds
also.
familiar too. This one.
Sebab this one
He tried-
actually they tried to pull him out
So he was how is that like pull him out how?
Pull him out from where?
from, like, okay, one thing about Bunian you cannot see, right?
Yeah.
In your whatever castle, whatever
Yeah.
they're telling us, right? So they said like that thing pulled him so that we cannot see him,
Right, yeah.
while actually dia macam masuk void,
Yeah.
Yeah.
going into void. Like you can, like, either you pull me in or pull me.
It's literally like one of the it's literally like the fantasy movies.
That's why I say
Yeah, it's like
Stranger
different-
Things punya thing.
Stranger Things. I remember they're from
That's
Bunia.
why
It's
I-
Bunia, definitely.
That's why I when Stranger Things came out, I'm like, God,
This is exactly
you're dah faham dah.
right.
Now you're faham.
You get it.
get it dah.
You get
so it's just that maybe that's how it exists.
Yeah.
It's interesting. A lot of people say
Yeah.
they watch Stranger Things like, hey, macam Bunian, but darker.
Yeah, because it's opposite,
Upside
down kan.
down.
That's so interesting though. But yeah, it's
There's that. Okay.
That is my ghost story.
wow.
Putri.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing us your story.
Oh man,
Thank you
great
so
stories.
much. I mean,
I
I
know
got
you-
a lot,
yeah.
but it's okay.
It is a personal story. Thank you so much for sharing.
Well,
No problem.
We'll bring you back again. When we hit our 1,000 subscribers as well, we're gonna do an MBT live in front of an audience.
Ni?
So maybe we'll invite you back to tell a few stories in front of the audience.
And mana tahu we do like tarot card ke?
Oh, That's right.
His wife does that.
My wife does tarot reading.
That's nice. That's
If
nice.
you need a reading, let me know.
Love it.
Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us on this episode with Putri.
Wow.
If you guys have anything to say to her stories, please write in a comment.
Yes.
We love your energy too.
Thank you.
And those who have been possessed of kena rasuk, you're not alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Putri went
We are
through it.
everywhere.
The shaitans on earth everywhere.
The shaitan.
She's shy.
Shy.
Ton.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like as
Thanks,
always. We will see you guys in another episode of Naik Bulu Tales. My name is Fairil.
Oh, I thought we were gonna give her, like, if you want to contact her.
Oh yeah, if you wanna hit her up on social media, DM her on her stories.
You can ask her questions about her experiences.
We'll put it up next to her handle. And thanks again, you guys.
Yeah.
My name is Fairil,
And I'm Mo.
and this is Take Care, guys. We'll see you again soon.
Another episode of Naik Bulu Tales.